Welcome, everybody.
Hey,
It
JJ.
is Friday, April 25th, 6:06 Central PM. I hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. Thank you, everybody, for coming back. I know it's been a minute from you guys, from CMOS, Bagumba, Stross, and even Jess. Um, well, what can I say? It's almost summer, and I'm getting busy with work and working like a slave. So that's that. But overall, I just want to make sure that Stroh's and whoever her family is doing well at the hospital, right? Care to share a little bit about that?
I know, shocker, I'm in the hospital. Um, no, my hemoglobin levels went dangerously low, so I had to have some blood.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have a slumber party in the hospital.
oh, it must have been that truck.
I wish. I'm already kind of anemic, but just things did not work out for me this week. So,
What's going on, Wadi? But yes, by the way, I like that truck. It's a very nice truck, and I like the headlights on that truck.
that thing is, I only sat in it with the one time, but it's got all kinds of cool stuff. You can be on the other side of the country and start the truck up, or whatever, the SUV.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, well, as soon as you leave, I hope you get on that SUV and go 100 miles an hour. Test that bad boy.
I told them I want out of this hospital tonight.
uh, that's funny. What about you, CMOS and Bagumba? How you guys been?
It was a busy week. Lots of work stuff going on. How about you?
Yeah, how about you, Bagumba? I figured since you guys pretty much know each other.
It's real busy, man. We're starting to get extremely busy at work.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the same way with me, and I'm hopping back and forth between two jobs, or not two jobs, two projects. I'm sorry, take that back, a little far back. Yeah, I'm working between two projects. I got to drive back and forth. 1 or 2 days I'll be in one project, and then I'll have to go back to the other project, and then back and forth trying to finish those two projects at the same time, on time.
Yeah, busy guy.
Kind of, you know. But I'm not ready for that scorching sun once it gets like July.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I was drinking water, gallons of water. And what about you, Jess? How you been?
Good. Hanging in there.
Yeah, how's your 3D printer going?
Um, it hasn't arrived. It ships at the end of April, so I probably won't see that for another 30 days. Maybe even 45 days, depending. But hired somebody full time. They're great. Huge stressor off my back. Now I'm kind of just like organizing the office and making sure that I have room for this new equipment now. So a lot of spring cleaning going on at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
So,
so you guys have not been like paying attention to a whole lot this week? It's been really wild, but what's going on? Like, why are we pumping? What's going on? Can somebody catch me up?
we'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
Now, Jess, back to what you were saying about your 3D printer. Now, are you making it's been a minute, but now are you making T-shirts with logos, or just you actually like design just the T-shirts in general?
I do both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have the graphic art skills to actually do the printing. Sorry, to do the graphics, to like do like
Whatever I
create
want
the
on it.
art files to print the transfers, and then the transfers come out of the machine, and then you can press them with a heat press.
So, do you have like your own website or something?
Um, I do, however, it's not linked for the custom side of what I do. It's linked to my marine art apparel brand, which is how the whole thing started as custom printing. Does that make sense?
kind of. But I guess the next question would be is, do you print or design T-shirts with crypto designs?
I have capabilities too, yes.
Okay.
I do not do it currently.
Okay. Just asking because, I'm still thinking. I still want to buy some T-shirts, some some little XPRs or some chain links or some Bitcoins or maybe even a Bitcoin tie for a suit. You never know.
I actually print ties. I have ties in the office, ironically, that I do print.
Maybe I'll start going to church on Sundays. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can basically print. I can print on most things. So
Alright.
any kind of promotional item that's not made of plastic or
China?
aluminum, I can print on usually.
Okay. Or it's made in China. Nothing that's made in China, made in America. But the equipment is from China, which is okay.
It's printed in the U.S., but a lot of the blanks that you get are unfortunately Chinese.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. No, I'm just saying in general because I know shops at some point was selling merchandise, and now you're the merchandise lady. So
Yeah, I can definitely do it all. So, I mean, if you guys need anything, and what I also offer too is on my website, I have a page basically dedicated to people that don't care to make money off of the items, but just want the items to be sold for them as like a team, or they don't want to deal with like the logistics of having to collect all the orders and then submit them and then collect the money from everybody. They kind of just want to like be like, here's where you can get it. Go, leave me alone. I offer a page on my website where we can put the product on the website, and then anybody that wants to purchase it can just directly go to that link, and then they can purchase it, and you can just kind of be done with the whole thing. I actually do that with the Coast Guard. I have a lot of in Florida. I have about 4 or 5 or 6 stations that I currently sell print gear for. But some stations there's only like a couple people because there's different teams, I guess, within a station and stuff like that.
okay.
So it helps them kind of like not have to do the legwork. Basically, they don't care about collecting money and making money and raising money. They just kind of want to get the gear out and make sure people can wear it. And
Well, the only reason I ask, so whenever you are ready or whenever you have something for the audience here or anybody in general, let us know. I'd be more than happy to buy a t-shirt or something because I want something, since everybody else has buying XRP hats, sweaters, and whatever fucking else underwears. But let us know whenever you get that chance.
yeah, I mean, you want to message me and kind of give me a guide on what you're looking to order, meaning like what kind of design you want to put on stuff.
Maybe.
We have to start there.
But I'll definitely hit you up on that. Now, back to the question that Stroh's asked. What was your question originally? Stroh, you there?
She's been out of the loop, so she was looking for like an update of what's been going on this week, why the market's going up.
Yeah, I haven't watched any news or anything really.
Well, it's probably because we stopped watching the news and then decided to pump it. That's probably why. I think we ran out of narratives to, shill a lot of people. So, fuck it. Let's go up for a little bit. Now, honestly, I don't have an answer, but I do know that it's probably maybe the chartings. If you're following the charts will probably tell you that it's, it was bound to go up if you're following the charts. Now, ShopZone here, on the other hand, it's got some juicy information hiding from us. Or not.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's there. They just, I'm going to go look at it.
Oh, okay.
And see if it's on the governance there to put the
Okay.
votes in, but it said the XRP or XPR holders can go vote for them to put XLM, Solana, and Cardano on their lending market on the MetalX.
Look
So
at
that's
that.
pretty cool.
You
A lot
know,
of people hold that so they get some more use case out of those tokens.
well, you know what? Shops, the reason I decided to go with this background, not because I'm a big fan, but because there's a lot of people out there that do have these coins and they're just sitting with these coins. They're not really doing much but hold them in their wallets.
Just locked away.
Exactly. And so I'm not a big fan, everybody knows, but I know a lot of people on this panel, even myself, hold XRP to a certain degree. We have coins, and you can definitely utilize them on the MetalX.com. So if you're one of those people that just wants to hold them on a wallet because you're waiting for it to go to $20, $30, well, why leave it in a wallet when you can utilize it, borrow and lend, or borrow it against it as collateral? And then,
yeah, that's the biggest thing. And even if the APY is not even that good, right?
correct.
You can at least put it in there and then utilize that to borrow against it on something else and move that onto one of the other ones that do have a better APY.
Exactly.
So
And when you do accumulate all those loan protocol rewards or protocol loans, god damn it, I can never get it right. But anyways, once you accumulate all those rewards, those loan protocol rewards through them, you can always utilize that loan protocol on the farming department and build more. Why use your coins when you can use the loan protocols in XPR coins itself to build more money? Why wouldn't you? What good is it going to be you guys holding it in a wallet that does absolutely nothing? I don't know. Maybe a hacker will go in there and take your coins. It happened again. Who knows? That's what they say. Or you can move it around. Use it on the MetalX. And for those that, Shops is probably reading right now that I believe with the possibility of adding Solana, what else? XLM and Cardano?
Yep.
On the borrowing and lending department. Why wouldn't you? Why would it? And if you're a big fan of the ISO 222, which means nothing, and you want to get the most out of it, at least utilize those coins on a platform that makes sense. Not on meme coins, but on actual RWAs.
Well, that was a little shocking to see that because I thought we were going to see like HBAR and Link come up because I know that was being talked about, but maybe that's next.
That's fine. I recently I've been adding more, a little bit more money into those, and so I've been doing a lot more farming. I've been making more. I think I'm accumulating. I don't know, like I want to say like 20, maybe 30. I can't remember. I all I know is that I accumulate a lot of XRPs a day. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. What the hell did I just say? I accumulate a lot of XPR coins a day in the farming. If not, I also accumulate a lot of metal coins as well, using the stable coin on the MetalX. It is that. I think that's more than enough what you got right there, but you can definitely utilize it on that platform and help us build that project, my man. I mean, do something with it. Now, Ketchup over here, trying to do us with no baby oil here. Think you have to find another firm, sir.
Ain't no party like.
I think that's a scammer.
Hang that up in your closet.
Yeah, I think he's trying to catch us on a slipping. That's not gonna happen today. Yeah. So how you been, Daniel?
Not too bad, just working.
Really? Yeah, I'm assuming that work is picking up in your area.
Somewhat.
Yeah, it's getting there, right? So
But I got a short week next week. Then I go to Sioux City for the Midwest Pool Tournament Championships.
Yeah, right now, I think since there's really not much going on the news except for NFL drafts, I guess that's the most important thing right now, the drafts. You know. Oh, that was him, actually.
Yo, Jojo, why you gotta hate on hockey like that?
Huh?
Why you gotta hate on hockey like that? It's the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Oh, no, man. I haven't watched hockey in a minute. I'll say it like that. So how you been, Scotty?
I've been all right, man. Nothing exciting in my life this week.
No, I figured. Well, the only exciting person I know that's actually making money is you know who is Zach. You know that boy is a menace. He is making it ring like it's nobody else's business. And what can I say? Good for him.
Actually, I lied. I did have some excitement. Sui was like my best friend this week. I made money off Sui.
Nice.
Yeah, Sui's doing everything's really doing good, but Sui rocked out too.
Really? So, were you guys just like options leverage trading, or just holding and buying, or whatever, selling?
I decided to buy on the weekend. And it was good timing because then it pumped pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I took my profits and left the bag in. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
Okay. Well, you can always send me a few of those if you don't know what to do with it.
I'll trade you for some XPR.
How many Sui do you have before we even get there? If you trade, if you give me 1,000, I'll give you 1,000 XPRs. How about that?
There's not a chance in hell.
Sounds fair to me.
That's what I'm saying. That's even. That's 1,000 and 1,000. I don't know what else he wants.
Oh, okay, I get it. So, in this moment, it's the number of coins that matter. I got you.
There you go. That's right. You know.
Hey, Big Red.
How you guys doing?
Good. How you been, man?
What's up, man?
Good.
Are you doing any trades recently, buddy?
Yeah, I've been. Been doing all right.
No, it's all you.
I haven't really had time though, because I've been working now, so it's been hard to try to trade and work at the same time.
It looks like everybody's running into that problem. Everybody's just working harder now, huh? Well, I guess you got to start somewhere. We're doing all right, man. We're just all doing the same thing. We're working. We're seeing the market go up a little bit. I don't know how long it'll go up, but we're doing pretty well. I'm pretty sure, people down in the chat like Crypto Cali and Shorty, they're just shorting up the fucking market like always. So everything is good. We're all good here, man.
That's awesome.
Is it catch up Shorty or is it catch up Longy? Because I saw him.
Catch up or whatever. Whatever, it's catch up.
Mustard.
Yeah. And there's have to jump out. Thanks for having me up. Okay, well, you take care, Jess. So, what else is new? What can we talk about today, folks? Help me out here. Because I have not been watching the news. I think I had too much of that already.
Was there another roundtable today?
Huh?
Was there a crypto roundtable or something today?
There was. I watched maybe half of it, and it was just nothing. It was a whole show of nothing.
Yeah, it looked like it was nothing from just like seeing when it went live, and I was like, I don't want to listen to this shit. They're not going to tell us anything new.
No, they're not. I mean, they're talking a bunch of hypotheticals and, you know, what ifs, but, you know, they really can't do anything until there's legislation, and that's what, you know, people are working on behind the scenes. So until that's done, which, you know, the news seems to be what I keep hearing is that most of it's been done, but there's just a little bit more, I think, for stable coins that has to be written, and then it'll go through Congress.
Okay. Well, I guess it just sounds like let's stall the situation here and keep you guys updated with nothing.
All right.
Well, that sounds exciting, right?
I don't feel like I missed anything.
That sounds really exciting. I like that. There's nothing, but that's all right though. I mean, I guess the only big news is the fact that Shops is the only one that came through and actually let us know that there's going to be a possibility of 3 more coins on the MetalX platform to borrow and lend those coins. That is a game changer for the XPR network, right? Because that will definitely boost that the XPR coins.
It'll boost your loan health too.
XRP.
Those APYs were soaring earlier this week. Man, I think USDC or something like that was up to like 86% at one point. I looked at it, I was at like 12% of the total, like combined. I was like, holy cow, what the heck spiked? I seen USDC and something. Oh, Litecoin. Litecoin was at 86%, not USDC. I was like, wow, that came from nowhere.
Right. And actually, I actually do have another Litecoin background, but I decided to go with this for today. Be like, hey, at least I know we're not a big fan of the XRP, but at least we can say here that on this platform, we tried to help you with gaining something. If you're new or somewhat new like myself still to this market, and you're not good at trading, you shouldn't be trading. You should be learning as how to read those charts, know confirmations when you want to short or go for a long, whatever the case may be. But
you should definitely do demo trading before you just jump in.
Correct. However, with the MetalX platform, you don't have to do that. You can just put your coins there, make them work, make some extra money while you're still learning how to chart and waiting for another pump. And if you want to sell your coins, you can. You're not locked in, like we always say, and you're never locked in. You can always withdraw those coins and you can send them back to the exchange to sell them and do whatever as you want. And then you can still borrow and lend, well, in this case, more like lend USDC and still keep accumulating those rewards for the loan protocols. And when you claim those, go to the lending department, utilize that, and keep building more. If you can, utilize those coins and really not try to have to use your money and just use the loan protocol, that's a steal right there. But hey, I could be wrong. Not financial advice. And we have JC. Welcome, JC. Thank you for the gifts.
Thank you, JC.
I see that you went live the other day, and I didn't actually join the live. But thank you anyways. So that's that. Now,
one thing I do want to learn more about though is the farming. So at some point, I know I'm going to get with Shop.
Well, we can do it now.
Well, I want to be able to kind of like follow along. Can you give me just a brief explanation of how what is the farming and how does that work?
Absolutely, we will go with that. Now, for those that don't know or never tried it, never done it, we're gonna walk through this. It'll be a piece of cake. Now, part of the reason why I put this on here, the XRP, is because, again, besides that, it's because I have never really enjoyed something more and utilize everything on this platform that it offers. I don't know any other website or any other platform that does this, you know, and use it to its max capacity. And I think shops can agree with me on that.
Yeah, I mean, and it's so easy to use.
It's so easy, and at the same time, you can't get enough of it. You just can't.
I can't.
That's my point. And I wish I had like $1 million, put more in there. And if I had $1 million, I still want to put more in there. I don't know why. Because I just can't seem to get enough of it. That's how good it is. And it's not shilling, folks. It's just doing something. Now, moving this along, this out of here. So, we go, I'm sure you know, CMOS, that this here is the MetalX website. You go to Explore, bam, and then you go to Yield Farming, of course. Okay, so now that I have that, let's say that you want to farm, you want to farm some XPR, you want to accumulate more XPR, right? Well, you will have to, you know, go to the liquidity pool and match, you know, let's say USDC with the same amount of XPR in dollar forms, right? So if you put $20 worth of USDC, you got to put $20 worth of XPR, 1 for 1. Okay, but you do that first. The first thing you have to do is go right here onto the pools. You go to the pools here, you match it dollar for dollar. Once you do that, right, once you approve that, once your wallet's connected, you approve that, and it's all said and done, you just go back to the farm, and then you select right here the XPR USDC, and on the right side it'll say what do they call it, stake, and you'll use the slider how much you want to stake, 25%, 50%, 100% of the liquidity pool that you added in there, and you go 100%. And once you do that, it starts to build your rewards on XPR, and you can always harvest, or should I say claim those rewards, those XPRs, and you've added more onto your XPR bag. Am I right on that, Shops? Or am I a little off?
I heard part of it. I was kind of like just zoning out, watering my plants. You said, say that again?
So wait, do you mean so whatever I put in there and stake, and whatever rewards that I get and I'm harvesting, so I'm taking those rewards, and then can I stake those rewards? Just keep putting it in?
So let's start with one thing, Rachel. Like, there's staking, and then there's staking is just on the web off wallet with just XPR, and that one you just stake. You just click a button over and stake it, and then every 24 hours you can claim it. All right. On the other part, what he's showing you now is the yield farming that you'll earn the APY on.
Okay.
So you'll have to do 1-to-1, right? When you swap it to each other to put into the liquidity pool.
Right.
Like the liquidity pool, you got to put it in there first.
This is the first thing right here.
Right. I remember. So after that, it goes into the pool.
Then you go back.
And then you go over to the yield farming.
Okay. So once it's in the pool, then you go over to the farming, and that's...
Yep. And that's when you update your staking on there. If you go over that, you might be able to see it.
Oh, let me select that. Hold on. So basically, on this side, it will show the I'm guessing the liquidity pool that you added, and then you,
Yeah.
how should I say, you farm, right? And it'll
Yeah.
ask you use the slider, how much do you want to farm? 25%, 50,
More
yeah.
likely, you put it in there, you want to do 100%. I don't know what the point
Right.
is of going less.
It asks you, all right? It just asks you.
I know. Well,
It's a fucking question, so it asks. But yes, ideally you go with 100%. Then once you have that in there, you'll start to see it here on this side where it moves, where you're accumulating. So I'm gonna log in and I'm gonna show you real quick because I really don't give a shit. It's really not a lot, but I still want people to see. And you'll see how it's working. It looks sexy. Okay, so let's go. Let's go with the Metal blockchain and XMD, the stablecoin, right? I select that, and I move it to the side, and it shows right here. Once you have it on the liquidity pool, right? You want to update stake, right? And this is where it shows how much you want to farm. Of course, I do 100%, and that's that. Now, once you confirm that, now you go back here to the left side, and it'll show how it's moving. You see how it's moving right there, Rachel?
Yeah, that okay, awesome.
And then you can harvest whenever you want.
So what do you do once that you harvest it? So you harvest it, it goes.
you're putting it back into those wallets.
Mm-hmm.
Like for that metal, that's the token you're getting rewarded on that one. So you're earning the metal. It'll just go right into your metal wallet. And now you can go to swap it and swap it for whatever you want. That's available on the swap.
Right.
Perfect.
Like if you want to swap it for Bitcoin, you swap it for Bitcoin. Let's swap it for Litecoin, Ethereum, one of the other coins. Yeah. USDC.
And can I come back and add it to the liquidity pool? Like if I were to transfer it into.
Yeah, you just got to go one for one. So like,
Right.
if you want to put that back in there, you just got to match it with the other tokens.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That
The
makes sense.
value.
And then what you earn on the APR is right now 37%.
That's awesome.
Okay. If you do the XPR and USDC, you earn 40%.
It's down to 40 now. It fluctuates between that 40 and 41, 42, it seems like.
Now this is the same thing. Now this is, and you can see how it's constantly accumulating, just like the borrowing and lending, exactly like that. And I like that. You know, if I've actually put less XPR coins on this, and I've actually accumulated more XPR coins using this.
I'm up to 373 coins,
On what, on the farming?
lending and borrowing.
Nice. And
I
now,
only put like $60 in or something like that.
well, yeah, you gotta, unfortunately, gotta put a little more, but that's fine.
I'm testing.
Okay,
We
so
all can't go around buying brand new cars. Some of us just got.
why don't you just go get rid of that Chevy and go get yourself a Miata? Right? But I will say this though, Strohs, since you are a big killer on the borrowing and lending, once you claim those loan protocols, you should actually,
Killer.
killer on that. You should farm the XPR and loans, and you gain 14%. That's good. I mean, I've actually done that. I mean, let me select and see how much I've done. It's not a lot either, but look at that. 19 loan protocols I've earned. And I can swap them from USDC. That's probably like 5 cents, maybe 3 cents. I don't know. If not. But it's still good. It's still good money. You know, it's good money. It covers taxes at some point. So that's that, and that's basically...
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the reason why I said that if you're gonna be, if you have Ideally, let's say you have coins that are not, that you don't have right now, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can, utilize these coins that you do have and borrow it against it, to earn loan protocol rewards. And when you do that, you can take it to the farming and make more money. So that way, you technically don't really have to use, XRP coins or something. You could just use the loan protocol and a little bit of XPR, and you're building. That's the beauty of it. That's why I like it. I like it because there's options and there's solutions to everything. And Litecoin right now is at 0.06 APY. I don't know what you were talking about earlier, Shops, but yeah.
Yeah, it was at 86 earlier this week.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I wonder what
that's why
happened.
I was like, what the hell happened to that? And I'm like, 86, damn.
It'd be nice for a whole month if you stay like that.
Yeah, it was only for a couple days.
Yeah, so that's basically what you can do. This is the other avenue. These are the other routes that you can take where you can make extra, right? It kind of clicked where it's like, why the hell do I really need to use all of my coins when I can use from the loan protocols and make extra on the back end, using the farming department, and then swap it for whatever else I want.
Hey, Jojo, question.
Mm-hmm.
You said use the loan protocols and a little bit of XPR.
Mm-hmm.
You need that little bit of XPR with the loan protocols to do this?
Yes, you match it 1 for 1.
One
Well,
for
hold
one.
on,
That's
wait,
the
which one?
Okay.
Which one are you talking about?
The farming.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're not all XPR though. Some will be like your metal and XMD. It just depends which one it is.
Well, that's what he was asking. If you do use the loan protocol, you have to
the
use
loan
the
one. Yeah, that loan. Yeah. My bad. Just being specific on loan, right?
yeah, right here, XPR and loan protocols, and I match it 1 for 1. I mean, it was only like 695 XPRs for like 30 cents, I believe. Not a bad deal. And now I accumulated 19 loan protocols, and it's still moving. It's not stopping. So that's the cool thing about it, Scotty.
I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm. So
No, one for one is dollar value, not coin, right?
Yeah,
It's dollar value.
it's dollar value.
Gotcha.
the 30 cents worth of loan protocols and 30 cents worth of XPR. Like that. You'll kind of have to play with it and try to get it even. You know what I mean? On the pool area. But to do that, what would be the best solution to do that? It would be just,
Actually,
if you're doing like this right
you don't
here,
have to play with it.
or not.
Hey, Jojo.
Hmm.
Go drop it, Rio. You don't have to play with it. All you have to do is just go in 0, 0, 0 and use one to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it, Rio.
So how's our
Little shit.
our favorite trader, man, stealing from Tesla?
I'm doing good, man. How are y'all tonight?
So, just enjoying.
Dude, yeah, just hanging out with the boys for a few minutes before bed and just watching the sun go down. It finally stopped raining here. It's freaking rained all week. So
The sun go down.
it's just going down.
It's summertime. I don't. Well, it's nearly summer. Usually the sun stays out till like 9:30 over here, but maybe that's just over here. But whatever.
I think it's more to do with the cloud cover right now.
Ah. So yeah. So I noticed that you've been charting, keeping track of the entire market. Can you give us a little bit? Maybe do you have maybe why we having a little pump here on all these coins?
I mean, I think that we're having a pump here because, hold on a second.
Because of the NFL.
No, the liquidity supply, like the M2 money supply is starting to go up. I think Jess charts that quite a bit, but essentially you have most retail that's gotten essentially bearish right after the drop happened. They weren't bearish at 100 grand. They weren't bearish at 115. They got really bearish once we got down to like 80, 79, you know, in that region. So it's just, you know, the market makers will sit there and they'll feed people at the lows for a little while, but then they want to come for all that liquidity at the high, and it makes more sense for them to run something up. But like if we don't break 96 to 100 grand with like conviction on an impulse, then, you know, this move is nearing completion. Like I think I told Rachel and them today that I was, you too, that I was starting to short Bitcoin, and then I added to that short above 95,000 today again. So I mean, it can go a little higher. I'm probably a little early, but I'm feeling spicy because I've been pretty right lately. So I want to, but I caught a $36 move on Tesla today, like with a pretty large size, and it was a weekly contracts. If they had been daily, it would have been a 7-figure win. Like there's people today that made millions on millions on millions in the stock market.
I'm sure
Like,
they do.
Dude, it ripped today, dude. So.
Oh, the stock market ripped?
Oh, I mean, it's called there's a bear, when a bear market is going on, there's a German name for it. It's called a Zweig-Brevis thrust. And it's where, like, there's so many people short in the market that it creates this squeeze factor of liquidity, and it just keeps pushing. And then, you know, professional traders get long, obviously, once certain points in price break. Like, you guys saw Sui run in the last few days, right? Like, that's been incredible. That thing's up so much. And CRV, like CRV is what I'm charting, that I'm expecting a move to $3.50 still, at least, hopefully $6 plus. And I got a pretty big position of CRV, and I closed my leverage. I closed that trade that I shared with you guys, that leverage trade, at 900%. So that
Yeah, I see that Sui actually went up to like $1.50.
Yeah, bro, it was like 4 days. The thing's 4 massive green candles. Pull up a daily chart.
Yeah,
it's insane.
It is insane.
So another one that I'm seeing a lot of people kind of following right now is this house coin. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Have you seen anything about it, Derek?
Which one?
House coin. It's a small new token. I don't really know a lot about it, but it seemed interesting.
House coin?
Mm-hmm.
H-O-U...
Like H-O-S-S...
H-O-S.
H-O-U-S, like literally house coin.
H-O-U-S-E coin. Okay, never mind. That doesn't work. Maybe network?
Let me look it up in just a second. I'm finishing something. I'll look it up in a minute.
That's fine. Greenhouse.
You've been working outside. I told you were going to get tired. It was a lot different.
Yeah, no shit.
You've been working inside that jail, bro. That sun beating on you. my guys that work for me, like they're always way more tired when we're working outside. I mean, it's just like I see them every day, so it's just the sun wears on you, man. It's tough work. Like, plus you're doing a skilled trade.
Don't get me wrong. I like being out there when it's not, you know, sizzling hot, but we're not there yet, and we're almost there, and I'm not gonna like it. But I'm hoping that with this new project, by the time we're done, with both projects, I hop into the big one that the boss wants everybody there because it's a massive project and it's got fans and ACs in there, buddy.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. We don't do that in trades. Yeah, right.
Hey, I see that house coin. It's been up 222%.
What's the ticker on that?
About good for a short.
It's H-O-U-S-E.
I did say that. H-O-U-S-E.
Yeah,
I know how to spell
that
house.
one's CoinGecko.
I wasn't sure if I was giving them bad information or not.
Yep.
Okay,
Was
let
I?
me- CoinGecko. House. Wow, it just appeared on the on CoinGecko without even typing anything.
And maybe a top performer. That's why.
Yeah, it's up by 220%
Yep.
from 0.009 to 3 pennies. Wow. I want to read a little bit about this.
I'll be right back.
Oh, it's a meme coin.
Yeah, it's not anything like. I think it's a short coming up. If you wanna, there's a setup.
Oh, there's a setup there. Ah,
I
fuck.
mean, I think there. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not in one yet. I'm just saying, like, it looks a little extended.
A little too good to keep going up, right?
I mean, it can go up. It's just.
Where's Ketchup when you need him? He'll fucking definitely go in there and short it if he can.
It's a good business. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, it statistically works out, especially if you're using such nominal amounts that you're not emotionally invested in the experience.
Right.
You know.
Let me see if I'm able to do that.
Give me just a minute. I need to finish something with my kid. I'll be back.
All good, man.
In 1 minute.
I wonder if I can do that on Blowfin. Only because I haven't used Blowfin in a minute, and I want to see if it's there. Because there are certain platforms that I can't use in the state of North Dakota, which kind of sucks. But whatever. And okay, let's see. So how are those puppies going, Strohs?
They're good, actually. Way better than I thought it would be. They're, their little bodies are so short, everything just goes right through them. But they amazingly go only on the pee pads. They're so good.
Well, make sure you just keep them away from Ketchup.
Where is that little fucker?
That'll
I'm
be
kidding.
dinner for him.
No.
Okay, so spots. Okay, I can't do anything with that. What can I do? Mexi. Let me see if Mexi works. Okay, yeah, it looks like unfortunately I'm not allowed to download or utilize Mexi in this state. Let me see if I can. What do I got to lose? Oh, he decided not to come on.
That's funny.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I can't utilize Maxi in my state for whatever reason. I'm trying to find something that I can use. What's going on, Nico?
I'm cool, and you?
I'm good. What brings you in
Hope you're
today,
doing
man?
great too. Hello.
Yes.
I just want to ask question about this SRP coin of a thing. What is your general overview on SRP, please? Can I just get a little advice from you?
I mean, it depends. Like, well, what are you really trying to get at? Like, as when you're asking me, like, my general view. I think it's a decent coin.
Okay. There's something I was just like, I bought SRP when it was 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't know what a lot of people have predicted the SRP in different way and in different dimension that is heading to. Some people predict $5, some people predict $10, but some people are still predicting that SRP will grow more or less again. So that would be my fear. I was thinking of if I can sell off at this point or should I hold on?
That right there, it's up to you. I can't really give you an answer. But the real question should be is, what do you think about the project itself? What do you like? What it provides? I mean, or is it you just buying it because somebody else was telling you that it's going to go up to $10 or $15?
As for me, my own mindset of getting SRP, I got it for a long-term investment, not just immediate use. So that is why I'm just confused on what people are just predicting about it.
I mean, I think it's gonna do some numbers, right? It's gonna do maybe $5 on the first run. It might do 7. It might do 10 even on a good one. But to go really high, I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I just don't see it with the supply that's in there.
That I rebought. And no, I sold mine. I sold mine at $3.32. But I rebought it like $1.80. I bought some more at $1.75, and I got filled on an order at $1.61. Okay. I plan on selling at $3.50 again when we hit the first time of that all-time high resistance. I plan on selling a good chunk. And then I plan on letting the rest of it run to like $5 to $7 and then selling another chunk. And then if it goes any higher, I'll still have some left that I don't really care if it goes back down to $5 and I lose out, but I will be trying to get obviously a higher target. But that's kind of that's how I'm going to treat XRP, Nico. Right. But I don't think it's going to become some Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to change anything. I don't think it's going to cure cancer. I don't think it's going to walk on water. I don't think it's going to be worth hundreds of dollars. I think it's going to make me great money, though, and I'm excited to make money off of it.
Amen to that.
There's too much of it, brother, and they're not going to use it to, like, mortgage houses with, and, you know, it's not going to change the world of finance. It's just a token they use for liquidity. And,
correct.
You know, it's great. I'm super excited about the project. I'm glad they beat the SEC. I think it's historic. Like I said. But those are kind of my price targets because they're gonna have so much selling going into those targets that I'm talking about right there. It's gonna be brutal.
Right. So let me ask you.
There's gonna be buying too, but retail is gonna be buying and the whales are gonna be selling, and there will be more selling than buying.
So another question. I'm guessing you came up to the panel and asked because of the background that I have on here.
Yeah. That's where I came up. Yeah.
Okay, but did you really read? Do you know anything about the XPR?
SPR?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, SPR. No, I don't know much about it. I have not come across SPR.
And that's what I'm saying. That's part of the reason why I put it up here. I know sometimes people get confused. If you said earlier that you want to hold XRP long term, you don't want to sell, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, you can utilize your XPR tokens on the MetalX website to borrow against it and build some money on top of that.
Okay, how does the SPR work?
Well, I'm just gonna give you a website that you can definitely go, right? So that way you can definitely read it, learn about it, and that way you can, that way you don't just hold your coins and you're waiting for something really big and it doesn't get there, but at least you can build some money on the side while you're borrowing and lending. So,
Okay.
but yeah, that's why I have it on here. MetalL2.com. Okay, so I'll make it quick. I don't know if it's available, but you go here to the MetalL2.com, right? And you'll see this webpage right here, and it'll give you a quick summary about what they're about and how you can utilize your XRPs. Or if you have other coins that they have offer on the MetalX website, you can definitely use other coins that they have available on that platform to borrow and lend. Okay? Oh, sorry.
What is the website again? Can I write it down?
It's right here. It's the MetalX right here.
Okay, MetalX app.
MetalX.com. And when you do, it'll look like this right here.
Okay.
And then when you do, you go to borrow and lend.
Borrow and lend. Okay.
Right? Which will look like this.
Yeah.
And then you explore the market. So we're going to explore the market, and there you have it. Right? Obviously, XRP doesn't offer a lot when it comes to lending or borrowing. But what you can do, let's say you want to use half of your XRPs, you can borrow Dogecoin, right? Borrow because you earn 3.12% APY using your XRPs. And when you borrow it, you can throw it back into the lending and earn another 3.21% on top of that.
Okay.
Now, you got to make sure that when you get to that, you got to make sure you keep your lending at a healthy loan. So you see right here where it says the healthy loan, the loan right here, loan health.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that your loan health is above 100%.
Over 100%?
Over, you got to keep it above 100%.
Okay.
And it'll show, once you actually log in, it'll show up here on this area, on this section right here, what your percentage, what your loan health is. If you can keep it above, let's say 500%, then you're good. But you always want to keep an eye on that. And once you claim those rewards, right? When you claim the rewards, you claim the loan protocols. And then once you claim the loan protocols, you can go to the swap area and swap for some Dogecoin, for some Bitcoin, Ethereum. If you want to farm, you can farm.
Just get Bitcoin, you'd be better off.
Right? So because you're the person that wants to hold for long term, right? Maybe this actually might work well for you in a different route.
Okay.
But again, you would actually first have to make sure you go to this website, the MetalL2.com. It's MetalL2.com. And then you got to follow everything on here, what it says. Follow everything so that way you understand, because you're going to have to download the WebAuth wallet in order to authorize this. Look at that. See, even the people down here watch the ride. He likes it. So yeah. But that's really what we think. I don't think XRP is going to be the end all be all coin that's going to dominate the entire world. That's just not. That's just not going to happen. It's pretty quite clear that other coins like Chainlink is going to run mostly a lot of the stuff on here, and so that's a big move for them. But XRP is going to have its place.
Okay.
And I think, how long you been on this on the crypto space?
That's close 2 years now, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, what do you like about XRP, anyways?
I only like first of all, before I go into SRP, it was just by recommendation.
It was a recommendation.
Yeah, it was just by recommendation.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not saying you should sell or you should buy more, but what I prefer or encourage you is to read more of the white paper about XRP, about what it does, how fast it is, how cheap it is, and then look at other coins that might be better than XRP.
Okay.
You know, and then you can decide if you want to keep it or trade it for something else that's you think it's better.
Okay.
Now, once you actually go into the Metal L2 website and you download a lot of the stuff, if you have more questions as to how to get this up and running, come back and we'd be more than happy to walk you through to exactly how to utilize this the coin and the WebAuth wallet and the MetalX website.
Okay, thank you. I will send a hi to you so that when I want to go through it, I will be able to go through contact you.
You know what? That reminds me, Nico. You can definitely go on YouTube. I do have a 5-minute video on YouTube. If you just go to JoJo's Crypto, type that on there, and it'll show, and it'll be a 5-minute video on how to walk you through how to do that. If you want to look at it, and then get you going.
You said I should go to JoJo?
Yeah, JoJo's Crypto on YouTube. I'm gonna type it in right there. You see that? I just typed it in right there. There's a 5-minute video with a big W on it.
Okay, JoJo Crypto. I will definitely check on that.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Yeah, thank you very much for your care and your time. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Nico.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, look at this. What's going on, Ty?
How you guys doing? Where you been?
It's like your brighter blue blood brother.
I know. He's a poser. That's what he is.
Oh, my foot's sore.
Your logo.
What happened?
What did I do?
Look at your logo and look at JoJo's logo.
Oh shit! I just realized it, dude. We're cousins now.
Mm-hmm. You're Link brothers.
Technically, we're all 7th cousins.
We're actually all black too. You didn't know?
Yep.
Oh man.
I
So
am from my hips to my knees. Thank you very much.
this guy. So what's with the magic trick here?
I just made it happen, bro.
But you just put a rabbit? No.
No, I made it disappear.
Right. So, question, Ty. Now that you've officially graduated from Chainlink School, what have you created recently?
Oh, I haven't. I'm working on the next certification now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been hurting lately, so I've been kind of slugging around.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I mean, I really haven't. I kind of fell back on the whole project with my cousin because he's kind of stuck in the mortgage game and he doesn't want to open his eyes to tokenization and the whole idea of it because he thinks it's a fucking sham or something. But I keep on trying to push it into his brain, and he has everything there. He has the clients, he has everything. He's been in the industry for 20 years. Like the dude has everything set up for it to just take off.
Well, sometimes, Ty, you just gotta back off and let them come to you when they're ready.
Some people don't want to be pioneers, bro.
And that's what I'm trying to do, is just get ready for when he's ready, you know?
Yeah, so for the time being, I suggest you just back off and let him come to you when he's ready, and you keep finishing those schools and getting your ass in there and, perfectionize that work.
I mean, I've through the classes, I've already created tokens, minted a token, baked a token, created a cross-chain.
Dude, imagine how proud the guy that created Fartcoin is right now.
Exactly.
Dude, I'd be like, what do you do for a living? Be like, well, it's funny you should ask.
I thought Fartcoin was created by 2 AIs.
I don't know, but I'm saying theoretically, if you were at a bar and you're that guy, you'd be like, yeah, I'm Billy. You ever heard of Fartcoin? Dude, I don't know. I just look at a girl and be like, yeah, you ever heard of that coin? You might hear more of it later tonight. Anyways, but dude, that'd be fun. You develop something cool, and who knows?
I just want to be able to be like, I changed something. Not even in the world, just something. I want to make a change in the fucking something with technology, and I know it's not impossible, right?
No, it's not. And
but you got to figure out how to get your dreams to the finish line without a bunch of people.
Right.
And you can't let your life be dictated by your cousin's ability to move forward on something or want to. And you can't control what people's visions are for their lives or their businesses, even if they may be the most perfect fit for what you're trying to do. And I've got, dude, don't think I don't have doors slammed in my face, because I do.
Right.
I'm like, well, we can do this deal.
The easy way or the hard way?
You have all this money, and I have this property that we could buy, and blah blah blah. I'm like, they're like, nah, I don't want to do that deal. I'm like, well, you're a fucking idiot, I don't say that, but I think it, right? But that doesn't mean that it was for them. So it's I got to figure out how I get my dreams to the finish line without other people always and being dependent on them. So.
Well, he kind of just started. He just started his whole operation out there in India. So he's still going through some bumps and stuff with his new agents and stuff. So he's like,
sure,
we'll talk about it when I come. And he's coming here in May, middle of May. So
if you ask Warren Buffett, the most valuable skill he has in his arsenal for being a good investor is saying no. There's not saying your project's a no. I'm saying that as someone, when I listen to people that have advice, and I'm getting resistance on what I want from others, I typically kind of have to go back and be like, all right, how do I finish this without these people and show them? And my thing has always been how do I champion my success to where people want to hitch their wagon to me, not me going to them, wanting them to hitch their wagon to me.
Right.
Kind of goes into what I was saying in CCS about being a lighthouse versus a tugboat.
Yeah.
You gotta sit there and be who you want others to invest in before they'll invest in you. Dude, people always come around on the bell curve. You know what a bell curve is. They always come around on the bell curve once the getting's good. No one ever wants to take a chance on the mofo when it's not a proven, thing. So that's just my experience the last, I've only been in business for myself for 7 years, but that's just my experience.
That's what I'm trying to get together, just the information for him, because he's one of those guys that if you put the information in front of him completely and show him proof of shit that's happening, he'll go with it, but he won't go and do his own research. Okay,
I got you.
He wants a presentation from me. He wants me to show him that I built this and it's working, pretty much. And he doesn't want to even do any research. He just wants to invest in it.
Well, that's the thing right there where I was saying, Ty, that perhaps you need to back off a little bit, complete with what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
And once you've actually perfectionized it and you know it's working, then you can start building a presentation, PowerPoints to him. Because if he's an investor like other investors, they don't want to go through that whole process.
Yeah.
They just want to know that what you present then is legit, makes sense. They can visualize it, see it, and understand it. And if they can get that from you, then it's a win for you. But right now, you're more like if somebody just got drafted to an NBA and everybody wants to come up to you and they want to help you and make money, but you don't have a plan or anything at all to show.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just all I'm saying in general. Right now, you might be that guy, and he might be that person where he's like, yeah, everybody wants something from me, but a lot of times they don't have really good intentions. And so sometimes you're just going to have to, like I said, you're going to have to back off a little bit and then just get good at it before you can go back in there.
That's like, and the thing with that, like backing off whole thing is, like, I understand it. I fully do. It's just the part that eats me up is, like, I feel like we're going to miss the boat if we don't get this in for it, like, get this plan in, like, get something going on, like, because I just know that there's a lot of, there's a piece of the pie for everybody in tokenization, I think, because there's so much assets that aren't tokenized that are unrealized at this point, but it's the housing market that he's in that I'm scared that he's gonna miss the boat. You know what I mean? It's not even about. It's just the whole idea of catching the wave at the right time, and I don't know how to go about backing off, and I know to work on my side and get it done. It's just I don't want to miss the boat, man. It's like missing Bitcoin. I feel like.
Right, but sometimes, or maybe perhaps the different route that you can approach is maybe tokenizing one house just to see an example, right? But again, it's a little like, again, if you can't sell them on the vision that you have because you have nothing to show for, right? But yet most people are gonna say no.
So I need to do it small scale, work up, go and start doing some things around my town and see if I could work some stuff into fruition.
Right. And then on top of that, you can probably, I don't know, find some videos, put some videos together where you can show him a little bit about NFTs and tokenizing real estate so that he can see and probably get interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, you will definitely have to take a step back and let them just be themselves. And if they miss out that opportunity, that's on them. That's not on you.
He's a smart guy. It's just he's into stocks, and he got into crypto because of me, and he did make a lot of money off it, and I know he did because I got him in earlier.
Right.
And he's smart. He knows about it. It's just I think he's overwhelmed right now with what he's doing already, that he doesn't want to put more on his plate.
Right.
And by me working my ass off on this side, and now I can just have it ready for dinner. There you go. It's time to eat. And that's what I'm trying to work towards. So I just keep on having a little bit of hiccups here because I'm getting mad at these AI fucking coding things and having to switch them and go to different ones. Just like I'm trying to just learn coding now, so because it's not, you can't just vibe code.
Right.
You can't. So I'm learning coding. I'm learning all the blockchain technologies and learning the whole process of tokenization.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. Like I have so much in my brain that I just want to go use it now, and I can't. It just eats me up every day. I wake up like, man, I could do all this shit, and I just can't get forward. I just don't know how.
Right. Unfortunately, these are the times where you just gotta have more patience, even on more tough times. But for now, just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually he'll come around. So
XRP down there, why?
I don't know, Flamery. I don't know, Flamery. I don't know how to pronounce it, but whatever. But yeah, so that's that. Anybody else making any more money?
Who?
Who?
Who's making more money?
I'm just asking, is there anybody else that's making more money? Besides Zach. Zach is always making money.
He's always making money. He's making money right now.
Yeah, exactly. He is placing an order right now.
I haven't made no money for the last 6 months other than what my gains are in trading.
Okay.
Nope, I haven't made no money. I've been living off of nothing.
Yeah, well,
I'm sitting here like I need to make money fast, like soon.
I was thinking about trying to work overtime at work, right? But since that bill has not been passed by the Senate, I said no thanks. Because essentially, for the people that work overtime, no tax on overtime, they have until October 1st to vote on that bill, to pass that bill, and then Donald Trump would have 10 days to sign that bill. And then it takes into effect. But till then, I'm not working overtime.
He said nope until you sign the bill.
Yeah, I mean, between now and October, that's a long time, buddy. I'm not paying taxes next year.
Right. Fuck that.
Brother, I think these motherfuckers lost their mind.
How you doing, Chops?
What's up, man?
No. I got invited by George the other day. I think it was last night, maybe.
You got what?
I got invited by George.
Yeah.
To go into Crypto Never Sleeps Live. The guy that fucking told me he was gonna cyber attack me. What the fuck? Who invites me to my enemy's live?
He probably doesn't know. I mean,
I told him. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? My people are hanging out with the hackers now? What the fuck is going on?
Well, at the same time, sometimes, Ty, is that some people are just very neutral and sometimes people don't take it too serious either. You know what I mean?
They don't think it's real, I guess. I have a lot of dirt, but I'm not gonna say anything further. But it's serious. It's not a fucking. He's playing a character right now, and you guys don't even realize it. I'm trying to tell everybody, but nobody wants to listen to me. They want to act like I'm fucking acting crazy and shit. I'm not. I have solid, concrete evidence of this guy doing bad things to the community.
Yeah, but sometimes too, it's sometimes even when somebody asks for you to, join their live, sometimes you don't technically have to.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, why are they over there?
But see, here's the thing: because they can, and they don't technically always have to go do that. Is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, I've warned people in my community about people that are pieces of shit that rob people and are still ongoing robbing people. So.
Right. No, but all I'm just saying in general, like sometimes all you have to do is just ignore the fact
of protecting everybody else's asses and just let them make their own bed and lay in it. Yeah.
So I mean, I'd rather not get into that. But overall, like I'm just saying in general, like in general, let it be what it let it be, and that's it.
Yeah.
So that's that. I haven't.
Where'd Chops go?
I have no idea. But I'm sure he hopped off because he's not on here. But yeah, so that's all I have for the news right now. I think I pretty much discussed everything there is. Zach is like always is killing it in the market.
Oh, no, about that. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. I just expect a pullback soon. Be careful if you're leverage trading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everyone, like, yesterday people were excited. Today people were fucking euphoric. I mean, like, people are like, oh, we're going to the moon. Look at the comments. Bye-bye to Trump coin. I guess what? Say bye-bye if you don't take fucking profits, because I guarantee you some whale-ass motherfucker is going to roll through and slam your ass.
He's going to take
So, that's just how it works, man. Like, crypto goes up and crypto goes down. Like, shit doesn't go up forever, unless it's Bitcoin.
Right.
And even it takes dumps. ETH needs to break new highs this cycle, or it's going to get really interesting the next.
I think it will, because with the tokenization that's going to be coming, I think it's going to. I really do.
Yeah, maybe.
The whole model behind that DTCC shit is like all Ethereum and Chainlink. So there's a lot of money moving to that.
I think there's a good bit of money.
Yeah.
I just think there needs to be a cleansing of coins. They keep making new ones, so the opposite keeps occurring.
I wish all of them would just go poof, like fucking the top 100 only stay or something, you know?
Yeah. Doge is starting to break out against Bitcoin if you start to watch that one. It hasn't pumped. Like, it has not done shit. I don't consider 45 cents a pump. That's not a pump. That's a taste.
Right. People would go, it's so crazy because a lot of people are so new, it's just like they freak out about the smallest movement.
Watch out, Thor, before I put you in the side of the sauna. Sorry. I'm getting my sauna ready, bro. I'm about to enjoy my evening. Let's see, it's
Are you gonna eat you a brownie or something?
No. I don't, bro, edibles don't do anything for me. I have to eat a whole, like, dumpster bag of gummies. Like, I have the tolerance of a fucking rhinoceros.
Well, with edibles, some people don't have the enzyme in their stomach that will actually activate it.
Yeah, I mean, they get activated after I slam enough of them, and then I'm like fucking just ride. But I gotta eat a lot of them. Like, I gotta eat like $20 worth, and that's just not. I mean, for me, it's scraping.
I need like 1,000 milligrams.
Oh, I probably need 3,000 to 4,000, maybe even more.
Holy fucking shit!
Hey,
I mean, a whole bag, right?
Cash, Zach, do you know which one is a platform or a trading platform that you use to trade meme coins?
Meme coins, I like to trade on MEXC, but you have to use a VPN.
Oh, fuck.
And I like MEXC because you don't have any funding fees, bro. Like, it's not like you can sit there and hold shorts. And I didn't really like think a lot about this until I really spent time talking to Ketchup about it, but that's why I don't really short memes with size. You got to be able to, like, the way you got to use a MEXC account in America is like you need to keep a couple of grand in there, under 2 really, like 1,500, and then continuously be taking those withdrawals on that card that Ketchup was talking about, and pay for shit, and that way you don't. Well, we can talk about this on another channel, but you figure out what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, you can utilize the debit card system to your benefit, based on how it works. And as long as you keep the money under a couple of grand, like, you shouldn't have any problems. But, like, just consistently make it and spend it. So I use it like a fucking slush account.
Yeah, I got a MetaMask card for that.
But I like to. My sizable trading account is in Robinhood and Thinkorswim, and I'll move my IRA around whenever they're offering 2% bonuses, because it's a lot of money to me to move my retirement accounts if they're paying bonuses for free. So I like Thinkorswim. And I like Robinhood. And I like Robinhood because the fees are like nothing.
Now, when you go Robinhood, does Robinhood offer like options?
Oh yeah, I have a level 3 options account, which I can do anything.
Okay, I'll probably use that if I ever want to do meme
futures,
coins on
like,
that.
dude, I can trade fucking Solana futures on Robinhood. I have Robinhood Legends. Like, you should look up the desktop application Robinhood Legend. Like, everyone thinks just a cell phone app. That desktop app, bro, with sports betting and everything else, like, you can basically take bets right now, Ty, against the Fed rate decision in May. And then they always have, like, different bets that pop up periodically for, like, elections or just kind of, like, things that people are speculating heavily on.
What is this on? Robinhood Legends, you said?
Yeah, that's the desktop application. It's fucking amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it through. It looks pretty interesting.
Robinhood's one of my big positions in my 401k. My average is like $9. I think it's like $49. It was at $70.
But my mom wants to move around her. I mean, she's getting like skeptical, like she's getting weirded out with the whole stock market and shit. And she wants to move her 401k out, but she has a couple more years to be able to do that. But like, would you be the guy that talked to Cash?
I mean, I don't do that. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I can tell you what I do with mine.
Like an idea of like how we can go about like saving it from.
So, what does she have? Like a current employer managed pension fund that she's a part of that they allocate part of her check into. They match it and she grows it, right?
Yeah, but she has ones from her past employers too.
So she's got like 401bs.
I think so. I don't.
Yeah. So those just sit there and rot usually. Yeah. So you want to roll those over into like. This company just sold, so I don't recommend them anymore. But like, you're looking for a company like Quest IRA where you can self-direct. Like, that's kind of cool. You can basically like buy crypto within your 401k if you want to do that. And then you can actually hold the tokens in your wallet in the IRA.
Like an actual IRA.
Like the cold wallet can be at your house, but it's in a 401k tax advantage. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's how I bought a lot of my Bitcoin, is in tax advantaged accounts. But if you don't sell and you just loan against your Bitcoin, it doesn't matter if your Bitcoin's in tax advantaged accounts.
Right.
Dude, I have this artist that I have a bunch of his art, and he's super liberal, and I just want to fucking burn all of it right now. Looking at this shit.
Wow, okay.
He like's been commenting on my posts of like he was an infectious disease expert. He is an art expert, like he does Monopoly art and he's phenomenal. But like, God, dude, being rich and being an artist and like they're just so fucking liberal.
Yeah, they're so full of themselves.
It's like a decent, yeah, like when you smoke $100 cigars every day, like you're not in touch with the common man. Like, I'm sorry. You know. This guy at the country club today is like, yeah, it's been hard. I'm like, fucker, you don't know what hard is, bro. I got people that can't even pay rent.
I'm over here living off of.
I'm like, dude, I deal with the like literally like C class, D class, and like I deal with A, B, C, and D. And I can tell you, C and D, not enjoying the economy that's been created the last 4 years. B and A are annoyed, but C and D, they're getting fucked.
I'm D.
I mean, dude, most people are. Dude, most Americans don't have $1,000. Like, if you have a crypto wallet and you're in here listening, you're ahead of most people. Congratulations. Don't let crypto Twitter or TikTok or anyone's size of their bags or anything like that make you feel inferior. Like, you're ahead of the curve, I can assure you. And that's why, like, most Trump voters don't care about the stock market being down. They're like, I ain't got no fucking stocks. Like, you know, like... Or, you know, they just don't care. Like, I mean, there's people that are down millions on millions. They're like, I don't care. But I think, like, what has really changed, and now Bitcoin's at 95,000? Nothing, right? Like, everything's still the same, but the fear's dissipating. We haven't, I mean, if you think about it, Jojo, nothing's changed.
Nope.
It's literally, it's the fear of, like he said it. He said, people will learn to adapt. The market will learn to swallow the tariffs. Like, fucking bitch swallowed it today. Thing got, dude. I'm telling you, today's rip in the market was wild. Like, anyone that went short just got absolutely just smashed. No mercy.
Yeah, I agree with the market. Gonna be.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened because you asked me what happened, and there's the exact name. I'm gonna put it in there.
What's up, Scotty?
What's going on, Ty? Yo, did I hear right that Cash was trashing people who smoke $100 cigars, followed by the fact he was at the country club?
No, I wasn't trashing them.
Did you say that? Did you
I said that you're not. I said if you smoke those, you're probably desensitized. I'm saying
going to country
I'm
club
not
tomorrow.
desensitized.
I'm gonna trash people.
Dude, I don't even smoke cigars, but I will tell you this: like, I feel like I'm not desensitized because I literally answer the phone and talk to these people every day. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not saying that like I live that life. Like I'm very blessed. Like I know I am. I literally get on my knees every morning and I like kiss and thank my stars for my life. Believe me, I am very, very, very humble and thankful. But I will tell you, just like most of these people, bro, and I'm sure you got Canadians up there with you, like they're just not making it well, man.
Yo, straight up, man. But I respect you. But you gave me an idea. Like tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go eat McDonald's in front of the homeless and say, "Damn those people that eat Swiss chalet."
Yeah, no poutine over here, my friends.
I'm just playing. It's
It'd be
Friday
like,
night.
here's my
I got a mess.
Minecraft Happy Meal. Do you guys even get those up there?
Minecraft Happy Meals. That's a good question. I don't think so.
Yeah, those are American.
Oh, my wife just said I'm full of shit that we have.
Oh, okay, that's cool. See, we share all of our good things with you guys.
There you go. Oh, when it comes to like fast food, you guys win hands down.
I mean, you guys have Tim Hortons.
No, we got great food. We got great restaurants.
Is Tim Hortons like everywhere or just part of Canada?
No, we got Tim Hortons everywhere, man. Like,
That's what I thought.
You can't go more than like maybe a couple miles. You can find a Tim Hortons.
It's like being in Philly and seeing Wawas everywhere.
You guys have like the gas station Wawas?
Oh yeah.
They're up there, but they skipped it. But they just saw Sheetz and decided to say fuck it all the way to PA. Like from Florida to PA, they're like, nah, Sheetz has got that big ding dong monster burrito. We don't want none of that smoke. They just skipped out building them. Have you been in a Sheetz?
I've never.
Bro, Sheetz is the shit. Sheetz is like, you feel like you walked into like a 50s retro diner and it's a gas station and everything's like new and modern, but you still feels like that sleek red. You guys ever seen that kid, the Star Wars kid that does his little lightsaber thing outside the Sheetz at night? Ever on your FYP? Oh, he's wild. It's like somewhere in North Carolina. He stands outside the Sheetz. He's sponsored by Sheetz on TikTok. He just does his little bit.
That's one thing you guys have, and we really don't, is diners, like real diners.
We don't have many more, bro. They're dying out.
Oh yeah, we got a few here in town.
That's because that's all your town has, Jojo.
Don't be hating.
We got one diner and one gas station.
Apparently, Jojo, your sun sets at like 5 p.m. Like, and the rest of us enjoy more sunlight. I don't know.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A swings through; those diners are done.
Yeah.
I'm
no.
kidding. Diners are good.
They
people
are.
always go to those.
I know that they. No, actually, I think there's maybe a couple in Las Vegas still.
Oh yeah, that's true. My grandfather lived in like Riverside, California, and they used to have like 8 guys that would go to breakfast every morning, and talk just stupid shit. Remember when? I don't know. Whatever they did that they thought was fruitful for their time.
I used to go to a lot to like the diners, maybe about a couple months ago, but I stopped going. But yeah, I would go every Friday and Saturday to like the local diners they have here in town.
Yeah, it's always good because there's people in there on their phones. They're all talking to each other.
Yeah, we don't allow phones at the dinner table.
I don't know about that.
I
mean, a lot of the people that I had that where I went to, or that I go to, really, they're not really on their phones. There are a few, but not really.
I think if people like businesses kind of resorted back to how things operated in the old days, they would regain attention. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like having policies or something like at the movies or something. No phone. Some like places where you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be more into each other and interactive, not fucking on your phone. I'm just tired of technology ruining.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You ever read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill? Sorry.
Bro, are you serious? Did you just ask me that?
Yeah.
No fucking way, dude.
Why? Is that like a stupid question for you, or you have it? No, good. It's a good book. You should read it.
Oh, I did. This. Have you read this one? The Little Red Book?
No.
Selling? That's a good one.
You should read Good to Great by Jim Collins.
Good to great.
Shoe Dog Millionaire is a good one too. The actual book by Phil Knight.
What was the first one? I'm not sure.
Good to Great.
Alright, good. This pen is not working. That's how long I've been broke with it.
Rocket Fuel is another good book. It's the one essential combination that will get you more of what you want from your business. It's actually a really good book. I'm just looking at books in my next to my sauna right now. My wife's reorganizing our bookshelves.
Good to Great, Rocket Fuel, and what was the other one? Said another one.
I said Rocket Fuel.
Okay.
I said The Shoe Dog by Phil Knight's a good book.
Okay.
There's another good one, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey.
Okay, well, you just saran wrap those up and just send them my way.
Yeah. I don't want your finger out of my ass. I've over here, been over at books, and my wife's fucking
just put them in a box and send them to me. I'll donate them to somebody else down the line too. It'd be like a buddy program, you know.
There you go.
We should start a TikTok for that, a buddy or whatever. What they do? It's like a community library where you put a book in there and you go and leave one, you know.
You mean like a bookshelf thing with everyone?
Yeah, but do like a digital one where like you just send it to them. Like
pretty much every book is on PDF on Notion.
Right. That's true. But it's cool to have like the actual physical thing in my hand. I don't know. I can find any book on a PDF. It's just like I like turning the pages the most.
One of my customers actually resells used books. It's actually big business.
Yeah. We've got a store here in town called McKay's that's pretty famous. It's the size of like a Costco 100,000 square foot superstore that sells used books, and I think they used to sell like music and a bunch of other shit, but like that's kind of a dead business now. No one's like, hey, let me get a CD. My kid'd be like, what's that? And be like, shut up.
They like records. They like collecting records for some reason now.
Yeah, records are good. Like, I think records are cool. Records have always been, but they're always like audio on records is better than CDs do.
Yeah, because you don't have to read it. It reads it for you.
Exactly. It's just clear. Like they're always trying to imitate the quality of records. Remember that.
Yeah.
With all the digitizing this shit, and it's hard. You know, in most music nowadays is not. I don't know what you should call it. It's not even really the person singing. It's like some auto-tune bullshit.
The only thing I listen to is rain sounds when I'm sleeping.
Rain sounds when you're sleeping? It's always nice.
Maybe snow.
You don't ever listen to music, JoJo?
I do, but I'm just saying that's normally what I listen to when I want to go to bed, or if I'm having a hard time going to bed.
Have you ever listened to the frequency sounds?
Huh?
I've never heard.
Like frequency sounds, like for sleep. Like go into like Spotify and type in like frequency healing sounds or sleep sounds or check those out. Pretty cool.
I usually I have a buddy that streams Twitch at night that's a good friend, and he's pretty big now, so I usually leave that on my TV when I go to sleep. But I don't really watch it. Like, I just help his count.
I like the sound of rain and wilderness, and out of nowhere, a fucking tiger appears out of nowhere and growls in the middle of the night. Wake up like, oh my god, I'm getting eaten alive.
Hardcore, man. I listen to the sound of Bitcoin mining machines.
Do you really?
I can't even afford to get the soundtrack, bro.
Wow.
I need to get a miner. I really want one.
It's so late to mining. Like,
no, it's not.
Yeah, it is. For
no,
Bitcoin,
it's not.
It is.
Well, I'm not trying. I'll find some other little.
What most people pay for electricity does not outweigh what they would gain from Bitcoin.
No, but there's other coins like Litecoin and other ones right now.
Yeah, there are coins that are worth mining. Yes, I will agree with you. I'm just saying, like, for instance, I'm just saying, like, there are multi-billion-dollar businesses trying to do this successfully, and their stock price says they don't do it successfully. So,
Ask Travis. He's bitching about it right now. He's saying, "Oh, this shit's just we're paying more than we have to, but in the long run, it's gonna be good." But really, they're not. Right now, it's shit.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. You can definitely mine, but it's got to be a little ass one, because at least you're saving money to a certain degree, and you're not overspending money.
yeah, like to mine quickly and in a large capacity, it takes a lot of energy.
Right.
To mine slowly and gain a little, like a trickle effect of income, it's not expensive.
No.
Well, the whole idea is you're trying to secure that block, and it's random. So
You don't get paid. Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes, yeah. So
sometimes you just did that for free with your electricity. Yeah.
You're like, fuck, I can't handle that.
That's why you buy a little one. At least you can fucking either get lucky or break even.
Right.
That's a guy like JoJo gonna help you get your electricity like for free from your neighbor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, JoJo's gonna wire me up a 400 amp service on my neighbor's house and send it over.
I think you can make more money off of running a node for like chain link.
I think you can make more money off of making meme coins and rugging people.
That's true.
I think that's a quicker and better, more effective business model.
Oh, hey, you guys want to talk about the next one? I think it's gonna get read.
Which one?
Fuzzy.
Really?
Yep. I
don't really know what that coin is, but
it's
It sounds like a rug. It sounds like a rug coin.
It's a XRP meme coin, and it's supposedly like Echo is talking about it, saying that it's connected supposedly to David Schwartz, and it's.
You mean Penguin?
No, Fuzzy.
That's what I'm saying. David Schwartz, the Penguin.
That's a penguin. I've never heard that reference. Oh my god.
That's why I always call him Oswald Cobblepot.
I'm debating on which Lego to build next.
Oh my god, dude, I've never heard that in my fucking whole life. Yeah, but I seen it in my brain like instantly.
Yeah, that's from fucking Batman Returns from fucking with what's his name?
What's her name?
Michael Keaton.
Bro, I gotta tell you what.
Isn't that the one?
With Michael Keaton.
With Catwoman, right?
Yeah.
With Halle Berry.
That's no, not that one. It's the old, the early '90s and late '80s.
Oh, the fucking old that one.
Yeah.
That one's even funnier now.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. He looks exactly like him.
I'm never gonna be able to look at him the same. It's not. There's no way.
That's why whenever I see him, they'll be like, "Are you talking about Oswald?"
Yeah, you shit away from him.
So what Lego you gonna build, Cash? Got like a whole damn my house full of them.
I'm for each set, so we can have the same color for both pillows.
Huh? What's going on with the whisper?
I don't know. What are you whispering about?
Whisper all the secrets.
Did you open them all?
How'd you make your money?
Yeah.
My wife was telling me I was a dumbass, that's all.
Tell me the secrets of making money. Back.
The secrets of making money is be ready to lose a bunch, learning how to make it. There you go.
Yeah, alright, now help me lose a whole bunch of money.
Buy Fartcoin. Follow me for more advice. Do we really have 6 pillowcases now? Fuck me. I went and bought these like fancy sheets, and then I bought extra pillowcases, but apparently I was fucking stoned, and I added extra. And now they're opened and washed for multiple sets that I bought extras of. So now we can build a pillow fort.
Oh.
This is my life. Dysfunctionalism.
First world problem.
Yeah.
I got too many pillows.
Not enough pillowcases. No, I got more cases than I actually got more pillowcases than pillows.
There you go. Too many cases.
Call me an American. Call me a greedy American. I will tell you guys, if you're on here, I would start making sure you have plenty of like necessities. Like if you buy stuff from Walmart and Target regularly, you got about 3 weeks if this trade thing doesn't get resolved for things to start getting a little bare.
So toilet paper and eggs. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, like laundry, school supplies, things you may want to get your kids for Christmas if it really drags out that are made in China.
Dude, get out of here, bro.
I'm being serious.
No, I was just talking to you. I was talking to fucking this guy up top.
Oh. David Schwartz. Jesus, that guy does look like him.
I can't unsee it now.
Is that from
Batman?
Oh my god, that was so bad. That's so old, JoJo.
But he looks almost like fucking identical.
I think that was him, his grandpa or something acting. Oh, dude, I can't unsee that ever
Was
again.
this just one I bought by itself?
He's whispering.
Shut up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm folding fucking laundry, having a discussion on my shopping habits.
Oh wow.
I think
I thought you said you were gonna hop on that sauna.
Yeah.
I am. It's almost done. It said 140 and then the red lights and infrared.
Oh, it's got a setup?
Well, I mean, it's got to heat up. You're an electrician. It's 220.
No, I thank you for the obvious, but I'm just asking. I didn't know that it'd take that long.
No, it doesn't really take that long. I just reset the timer when I was upstairs, and we typically let it run for an hour and a half and then only sit in it for 30 minutes. So that's how wasteful we are.
I was an electrician for about a year and a half, 2 years.
Dude, you'll never starve if you learn a trade.
Jojo, you're an electrician. Hi, maybe you can help me get my fucking computer plugged into the right outlet so I can use my goddamn graphics card.
Do any of you guys have smart plugs or use those like Amazon or like the Wi-Fi enabled plugs for anything at your house?
No. I was going to, but they never shipped it to me when I signed up for AT&T. They robbed me blind.
Well, every year during Black Friday or Cyber Monday, Amazon puts one, usually theirs, on sale for $5 if you whisper a certain series of words to Alexa-enabled device. And so I've bought one for like the last 5 years, and I've only used them for like Christmas trees and shit like that. Because I won't pay $30 for one, but I'll buy one for $5.
Yeah.
And I just have never really found anything useful to use them for. I asked ChatGPT and it gave me a bunch of shit I would have never plugged in with it, but like a coffee maker. Who fucking wants to drink coffee?
Ask ChatGPT how much EMF that those emit.
What, the infrared?
You don't want to put them in your house anywhere.
What?
Those things that you're plugging in, smart.
Oh, those? No, I was going to say the reason I bought my sauna was because the low amount of EMF. That's the thing you got to worry about with infrared saunas on the cheap ones, is those things radiate a shitload of EMFs, bro.
Oh, I was talking about those things that you were just talking about.
Those smart plugs? Yeah.
It's just like a router, pretty much, right? Like
yeah.
Shops, what do you think about this picture, man?
That's so wild.
All over your house, like in each room or whatever.
David Schwartz, huh?
That's...
He's been around for a while.
Can't trust the fucker. Every time I see him, it's like the penguin. Oh, you can't trust the fucking penguin. That guy's a crook.
Did I know Stro said she canceled her live tomorrow morning, but are you going live tomorrow, JoJo?
Early in the morning, yeah.
Yeah. What you got going? What you got cooking tomorrow up there in North Dakota?
I don't know yet. I haven't thought about it. But what I do know is that eventually I want to work on my car to remove the manufacturer's stereo, the factory stereo that comes with it, and install an Android touchscreen.
Oh, nice.
So
those are cool.
Yeah.
I was always thought about putting like a modded out PlayStation in the front of my car. Like sell FSD, drive me there. I play PlayStation
with your $100 cigar, or $1,000 cigar.
I don't even smoke cigars. I don't like cigars. I don't like coffee. I don't smoke anything other than grass. I feel like that's expensive enough, bro.
That is expensive.
Are you in a legal state or no?
I mean, no. I'm in a decriminalized area where, like, I don't keep more than. I mean, dude, I have got loans, so I don't need trouble.
No,
like,
I know. I mean,
I get, you know what I mean. So I just keep it.
If it was legal, I'd just be grown man. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, I don't need my kid going to school. I'm like, my daddy has plants. No, not tomatoes.
My son did that, but it's legal. He went to school and told them.
Yeah, they stink from the closet. They smell like skunk.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't need any of that.
Yeah.
So the kid that shit in my yard wandered into my house today about 1 o'clock. Not in my yard.
Again?
Near my house.
The saga
He fucking came in the house, bro. He like knocked on the door. I was on a business call, and I'm like, and I had someone here doing some work upstairs, so they had the front door unlocked. So naturally, what happens when you knock on a door and ring a doorbell and no one comes to answer it? You fucking open it, right, and walk in and help yourself. Naturally, right? And he like comes in. I come out, and I'm like, can I help you? And I'm like, no one's here, buddy. Like, just big people. You know, no little people are here to play with. Fuck off. I said, go home. Is your grandma home? And he's like, no, she's not. And I'm like, her fucking Tahoe is parked right here in the driveway. Yes, she is. Or you wouldn't be here. But, like, his room is right off their garage, I found out tonight. And I'm like, well, maybe y'all need to, like, get a security system or a fucking ankle monitor or, like, some parenting. I don't know, like, or
put him on a fucking tether.
Which you one of them?
Yeah, he's one of those kids that needs like the leash.
Yeah,
dude, I see people leash their children. He needs
ricochets them back, man.
That's crazy.
So he left. I locked the door, and I told my father-in-law who was here, or my stepdad, not my father-in-law. My stepdad was here doing a bunch of shit, and I was like, because I'm not handy. Just so you guys, you want to poke fun of me? Not fucking handy. Not interested in picking up a hammer. Don't know how to lay tile. Don't fucking know how to do flooring. Don't know how to do roofing. Don't know how to do any of that shit. Don't ever want to do it. Ever. So, like, anything in my house, I'm like, someone's got to I mean, if my wife can't do it, then we're fucked. So we're getting it done. And my dad is super, like, handy, but I'm big into cooking. I'm big into electronics. I'm big into
Legos.
Anything. Yeah, Legos, like anything like that. Bro, I have no desire to, like, I don't know. It's just, I've just never really been into that now. I'll lift things, I'll do things, I'll do whatever. I don't know. It's not my gift.
Right.
So more power to you guys that are very handy in that regard, because I am not.
Oh, I'm not.
I guess if I had to be, I would, but I try to make sure that no one ever asks me to do any of that kind of shit. That's why I don't own a truck. So I don't get asked to do stupid fucking shit on the weekend.
Oh,
that's what happens when you own a truck. I bet you CCS, they ask you, like, hey, man, I know you got that big truck.
Yeah, I'll just say nope.
They're like, yeah, you want to throw your fucking back out for a cold piece of pizza and lift my shit?
I already loaded it up with a yard and a half. That was way too much for.
Oh, the one where you had all the mulch? That was some... Did you fucking put all that in there?
Well, I didn't put that in there. I shoveled it all out.
Oh, I was gonna say I was hoping they'd have loaded that with a big scoop or something.
They did, but they probably should have been like, "Hey man, you sure this truck can handle that?"
Did you look like you were squatted?
Oh, I was.
He's like, all you needed was like some fucking Ranchero music blazing out of that thing. Like, I can't be in front of me. Don't run your children.
Coils are no longer coils; they're coiled.
That's funny.
Oh.
Permanently.
Just the extras.
Extra loose suspension.
Your truck gas shake down the road or what?
No, I should be fine, man. I mean, it was more than I thought. It's stupid me for not looking it up either. You know, like thinking, yard and a half, be a bucket or something. Bucket and a half. Bucket goes in there with the first dump, and it's like, it's pretty low. And then the next one's like, it's really low. God damn, this thing can't hold that much. And I come to figure out that's like over 3,000 fucking pounds in the dry soil. And that thing's fucking payload is like 1,600.
It's TRD, isn't it? You got the package on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great truck, bro. Don't ever get rid of that truck.
Well, it's probably not great anymore after I smushed it. I mean, I should be fine, but I mean, it's still like stupid to me. Like, I check everything. I don't know what made me think like not checking that. I mean, my tow was probably like 10,000 pounds or whatever, but it's like a payload is so different, you know. Then I got the 550s at work. I could just grab one from work and just fucking put whatever I want on it. It just totally slipped my head. I'm like, I got a truck, fucking dump it in there, let's go.
You're like, yeah, I'm covered. Boom. Oh fuck.
My boss is like, why don't you just fucking take one of our trucks, man? It's like, dude, I didn't even think about it, man. I don't like borrowing shit from people either, ever.
Yeah, me either. I like it when everybody owes me.
Yeah. I just don't like it because I just don't like anyone saying, well, you use this or use that or something happened. I just don't like it.
Do you remember when I let you borrow my
Hold it
car?
against you or something, so I don't like using it.
I'll tell you, man, you want to see how someone is, just lend them fucking money. You learn everything about them.
Yeah. No, I've seen it, trust me.
Oh, I know you. I'm sure you have.
No, I've seen it.
Just remember, the richest woman in the world is rich from divorce.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
Cash, I really want.
Bezos' wife.
Yeah, Bezos' wife.
Bezos.
Dude, he downgraded. Mackenzie was better looking than that nasty fake bitch.
I know. It's gross.
Like, he didn't even get any. Like, he's that wealthy and he like hits that. I had to come on, bro.
Like, you could get anything else you wanted.
Literally, like, you fucking backed up and like took a swing at a C+ player.
I don't know. You'd be surprised. Even sometimes people with money just got no game at all but money.
Speaking of people with money, like, and current events, like, bro, our boy fucking Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, what's all that about?
Oh, bro.
Fuck.
I guess everyone thought that Shannon Sharp could just go down to the retirement community home and slay some 65-year-old grandma with his $6.5 million a year analyst salary. No, the guy's single. He's never had kids. You should have known he was a fucking freak. Why can't they just leave wealthy people alone? Now,
No, what are you talking about? He has kids.
Shannon?
Yeah, he's got kids that are old.
Kids. Does he?
Yeah, they're old.
He's never been married.
He was married.
Was he?
He was married. He had a couple of kids. They all went to school. They all got jobs. It's just he's single.
Well, what did he do?
He was messing with a 19-year-old. Right now that
let's not call it messing, bro. He was BDSMing a fucking 19-year-old like a dog, and they have that shit on fucking audio and text.
Who the fuck has it? Who has all the video and shit or whatever?
Oh, bro.
OnlyFans.
She set him up. I think that the same attorney that set up Diddy and Jay-Z and like these other people like fucking groomed her for the like. I think the whole thing was a complete ploy. Bro, he offered her $10 million to shut the fuck up and go away, and she's like, "Nah, I'll take 50." I'm taking the 10 mil. Shannon ain't no $50 million guy, bro. You ain't getting it.
Yeah, but something like that too, I don't think it's gonna go well for that young lady either.
No, it's horrible. It's horrible, but like, bro, that was such a ploy.
Technically, she's of age, so that's nothing going on there, right?
Bro, she's like, well, you're gonna probably come over here and choke me, and I'm like,
Hold on a second, but the real reality, Shops, is that he started messing with her when she was 19, and now she's like 23.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She was 19, bro. Whether we agree with it ethically or not, is 18. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 95.
No, I know that part, but what I'm saying is that she was messing with him on her own accord. You can't just throw this into, like, after 4 years or 5 years of you guys, hammering away.
It's consensual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
it's insane.
Yeah, it's not gonna look well for her.
She's trying to flip it. Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, she's trying to say that like he like manipulated her and took advantage of her, and she wants $50 million. She's gonna wish she took 10. I'm telling you, before this is over, JoJo, she's gonna wish she took 10.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Play the game, but they don't want to play or pay. I mean,
Because I can tell you, if someone came after me for $50 million, I can tell you I'd hire every sleazeball motherfucker from here to the Mississippi to make your life shit. I would fucking hire the worst attorneys that know the best of people, that do the worst of things. That's what Shannon's thinking right now. How the fuck do I bury this bitch underneath the fucking courthouse?
Well, here's the thing, though. I think what's also going to be used in court is the fact of what she does for work. That's not going to look good on her.
She's on OnlyFans. Like, her income is to shake it.
Right.
Oh, boy.
It's wild, bro. But that's like, he stepped back from ESPN today, or yesterday.
Yeah.
Then he's going to hit her for damages. I mean, I'm sure he's going to say, like, they told me to step back. It looked bad for the brand. Like, what, Disney doesn't like guys that slam OnlyFans models? What's wrong with y'all?
Right.
I mean, I get it, dude. People are human. Like, we're human creatures. Like, he just didn't need her to take his business and make it everyone's business. Like, that's wrong. I don't even care, like, any woman or anyone you ever disagree with. Like, man, I would never do that to somebody, regardless of anything. Like, that's just something you don't fucking go and do.
I mean, I think where he did fuck up was offering her money, because now that's going to be used against him in court. And you're right, it's going to be used against him in court as if he's guilty.
What if he offered?
He just wanted it to go away.
Well, usually this is settled out of court, so that's what I don't understand.
Didn't set him up, bro. She was 19 years old.
Someone said she didn't set him up.
I mean, it's not a setup; it's just a plan that she devised at the end.
She magically planned to fucking record every phone call she had with someone. I do that to my wife every day. I make sure that I record every call with her of all of our personal shit. Do you believe the shit you type with your blue heart, you fucking Harris voter? I'm sorry, but like, really? Like, who fucking does that? Records their significant others. Most 100% they were trying to set him up. That's what people do.
Now, the question is, in what state was this, did she file this lawsuit against him?
Obviously one where she didn't have to disclose that she was one consensual party for recording devices. I mean, you can't sit here and tell me this wasn't planned.
Right.
Like, the whole thing reeks of an attorney that knows exactly what they're doing to dismantle an accredited, I'm not saying the guy's great. I don't love him or anything. I don't give a shit. I think analysts are overpaid.
She was definitely coached through this whole process.
Yeah, bro. She looks like Amber Heard on the stand. Like, all of it. Like, I mean, it's like, dude, Johnny Depp made short work of that.
This sounds more like premeditated entrapment.
Yeah, bro. Look at JoJo. Fucking guy's a detective in another life. Premeditated entrapment.
Those words are too big for me.
You remember that, Megan? Fucking bitches out here trying to premeditatively entrap gentlemen. Unacceptable.
Premeditative.
What are you talking about? That meditation thing or something? I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, that's basically what it is. It's like you planned it to fucking screw him over.
None of us have been disgruntled by any women in here. You can tell.
The Amber Heard.
So what you're saying is she put her head down and really focused on screwing him.
Yes. She said, you know what? I could work really hard and build a product and build a brand, or I can run a scam on a guy and make $50 million. I
Right.
think I'll take the scam. I mean, more power to her if she wins. Like, I mean, dude, plenty of people have done it for far more and for, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's better, what she's doing to Shannon or someone that comes and rugs everyone on Mantra. What's worse? Like, do we credit that one's worse than the other?
I think hers is far more worse than Mantra, because at least I can build my money back up on another fucking coin, but being in court with that shit, no.
No, bro. Would you want to live in your small town after someone does that to you?
That fucking reputation follows you everywhere.
Yeah, bro, it's horrible. And like, if he did like somehow it's proven to be in the wrong, but like, you know, if someone does something wrong to you once, twice, I get it, but like, you don't come back 100 times unless you fucking loved it.
That's my point. Like, so he was messing with her for years. How can you sit here and say that he did these horrible things when you openly volunteered to go back to him and let him have that?
Yeah, it makes sense, man. JoJo,
Because
fucking should be running the investigation.
Because at the end of the day, women choose who they want to fuck with.
Exactly. Men don't. Men take what they can get.
Exactly.
Did you just say yep?
You know.
Pretty good state.
I do take what I can get.
But even if I can, even if an opportunity presents itself where it's between my hand and a big girl, I'll take my hand any day.
He said no ugly Bettys.
And those big girls make some good food though.
No, that's because they eat their fucking food before you get home. I'm not falling for that one.
JoJo said he's been to a couple ugly Betty rodeos.
No. I'm just saying in general, they're big for a fucking reason.
I hear that.
Nobody fucking brought the fucking refrigerator to them. So, just saying. Anyways, long story making it short is that, you know, she actually went back to him every time. No one forced her. It was consensual. And this was recorded without his knowledge. That in itself is entrapment. Premeditated entrapment. And the last part is she was 19, which is an adult already. So I don't understand. The mistake that he made was offering her money because of the fact that he's a known public figure to America through the sports networks, right? And so therefore he didn't want his reputation to be damaged. So out of fear, he offered her money. What he should have done is tell her, fuck you, go home. But he didn't. He led it with his wallet like a total idiot, right? Which kind of tells me that he probably doesn't have a lot of game like he think he is if you're offering somebody money for a settlement. You're leading with your wallet. But that's just my opinion.
It's always cheaper to settle, bro, than to be embarrassed. I mean, if he could have kept it private, that would have been worth it.
I think that's more of the thing, right? That's what
I mean, I've settled stuff before, and I didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't want to deal with it.
Maybe.
And it wasn't near that amount, but
you kicked my dog.
Yeah, no.
You kick my dog.
No, but I mean, in situations like this, probably the reason what most men react is fear, because we are guilty until proven innocent, not innocent until proven guilty.
That's true anymore.
Well, that's the fact when you gotta fucking prove your innocence before you even go to freaking court and everything else.
Correct. So, but yeah, the only reason why he got with that girl is because, again, he's somewhat, I guess, famous or something, but he's a celebrity and he has money. That's the only reason why he was able to scream with that girl. Nothing else. Otherwise, she wouldn't be asking for $50 million.
Right.
We may have gotten sidetracked. Is there any updates on XPR, JoJo?
Yeah, Shop said it earlier. There's a possibility that they're going to add XLM, Cardano, and Solana to the MetalX lending platform.
Yeah, but you guys, anybody that holds XPR can go on their, I think on their governance and I think you go to goddamn right on the chain, and you can vote. I think you should be able to find it on MetalX too, though, or on MetalX's website. You hold XPR. You think you sign in with your wallet, and then you can go vote. I would think it's gonna pass with a landslide, but it's always never hurts to go vote for stuff like that.
Okay, now I'm looking at my phone about what you just said. And it doesn't show anywhere where I can vote.
I don't think it's directly on that. I think you gotta go on the website. It might tell you where to go. But I know there's when you check like the chain, if you go on go on WebAuth Wallet, you can go to like one of your transactions and click on that. You can go to the Explorer, and then you can connect that way. So when you see your name up in the top right or whenever you connect it, you can look for inside that. It's like a weird blockchain Explorer. But you can
yeah, the Explorer. Okay.
And if you can't figure that out, I know you can go in like one of their websites and look under the governance and then find out what's up for vote and probably figure it out from there.
Yeah, sorry about that, Blakes. We got a little off topic, but hey, what can I say?
Let me see, I'll take a look.
You guys know what Project Whitney is?
To be fair, we were wrapping up the evening. We were just finishing it with our current events. Pretty warm in here.
It is getting warm.
It's 139 degrees.
Look up Project Whitney.
Project Whitney? What the fuck is that?
And ETCC or R3/4. Those are all the key terms I'm just gonna give you. Because nobody.
Bro, my dog fell down 17 fucking stairs trying to climb upstairs to come to lay out in front of where we were in the sauna. I heard him fall. He's fine. He's getting older.
Bro, Blakes, you were in the other live telling me about some shit about XPC and how they had no exposure to Australia, and that's a lie. Like all the shit you were saying about XPC is a lie. So why are you gonna come in here and ask us if we heard anything about it? Come on, tell us it. I want you to get up in the box and tell us. I'll be honest and I'll be nice, and we'll debate. I'll do the old chops. You were saying it what? Oh my god, never mind. You were completely another line saying completely opposite stuff. It's crazy. I sat there for a half hour fucking bickering back and forth with you. That's funny. That you came in here and followed me in here asking about XPR. Is the XTC linked to XPR network yet?
Huh?
Is XPR and XTC have a connection yet?
I know that
I just wonder. I haven't looked into it.
XDC is on the WebAuth wallet, but I'm not sure if it's connected yet.
Does it have liquidity pools in there yet?
Not for XDC, no. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was trying to find a way how I can vote.
Yeah, I'm not nothing against XDC, but he was trying to say XDC was what the DTCC was using to tokenize. I just didn't agree with him at all because that's wrong. There's no news of that. There might be a partner or whatever you want to call them, but they're just another customer going through their system. You gotta look at it as like a bigger, it's a system. XTC is not running that whole program there, but I even researched it after you went and spoke to like I couldn't find like 1 ounce of anything.
I'm gonna try to find this fucking thing on how to do it because I really need to find that voting.
The governance.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so hang on, I'll tell you how to go about it.
Get
So
on
go.
the screen so you
Yeah,
can
go on. Hold on. Yeah, hang on.
Actually, I have $85,001 worth, so
that's good.
There's that.
So go to the XPRnetwork.org,
hold on, yeah.
to their website.
Mm-hmm.
I have $0 worth.
And when you get there,
you got like 20.
Hold on. Go to the XPR network website.
Yep.
Oh, come on, you piece of shit.
When you go there, you'll hit the 3 lines and go to community. And then in community, it will say governance.
Okay, website, go into community.
And then you'll see governance.
Okay. Ah.
And then you will find all the things in there.
Oh, okay. So, members?
You should see like XPR.
Oh, okay, I see it. It says on April 24th, launch Solana ADA XLM markets on MetalX exchange and loan protocol.
Which one did you see it on? Which one did you click on?
On the XPR. Proposals. I'm looking for proposals for MetalDAO. Nothing there.
It's weird. There's only 8 days left on that too.
Send me the link, bro.
Just go to XPR network and then select the government. Go to select the community and then governance, and then you select XPR network.
Where are we going first, though? MetalX.com?
No, you go to the XPR network.
XPR network?
Mm-hmm.
How many days we got left? 8?
Yeah, it says 8 days left.
Man, why can't you just show us?
Oh, my bad. My bad.
That's why I was like, dude, I'm like looking at it.
Okay. So
I was listening to JoJo's like clicks on his keyboard.
Okay, so XPR network, you go to community.
Okay.
Governance.
Okay.
And then once you get to the governance dashboard, you select this, the XPR network, and it brings up this page right here, and it says the launch. Right there.
Like I said, it's gonna be unanimous on that son bitch like crazy.
I'm gonna say no because there's too many yeses on there.
much is it to vote? Like one?
What do you mean? No,
There's-
you just vote.
You just
That's-
vote.
It will say voting power for like how many like tokens you hold.
Oh.
It just sends them all to me.
So the proposal says, ask for XPR network community to approve a grant of 300,000 USD in XPR equivalent from the XPR grants to fund to MetalX Incorporation for liquidity and market making purposes. MetalX is the whatever. That's it. That's all I can read. There's no more reading. Oh, never mind. I can read it. What the hell was I even
God
thinking?
damn, this game's getting out of control. 4-3 now. Scrolls
Okay.
everywhere. So yeah, they use it from the actual fund, the XPR grant fund. So you could probably always go look and see what's in there.
Why this mad?
Okay, so let me read it. So the liquidity for market making purposes. MetalX is the core developer of the XPR network and currently serves as the primary market maker on MetalX. The funding will be used to provide and manage liquidity for Solana, Cardano, XLM on both MetalX decentralized exchange and low protocol lending markets. Why this matters? They have already been bridged to XPR network using the X token bridge. However, these assets are not yet available for trading or lending. To unlock their full potential, they need a deep active liquidity on MetalX. Okay, now the opening these new markets would attract traders from Solana, Cardano, Stellar communities, boost activity and fees on the DEX and lending platform, increase total value locked TVL across the network, drive new users to the X tokens bridge and XPR ecosystem. MetalX has the experience and infrastructure to support these markets and ensure they remain healthy over time. Okay, and then of course this right here says the grant terms. God damn, I'm scrolling and you guys are not even seeing what I'm reading.
No, you went too far up. Yep.
Okay, there you go. Anyways, but amount requested $300,000 USD equivalent in XRP. I'm sorry, in XPR, 100K for each market. The recipient is MetalX Inc. Use of funds, liquidity provisioning, and market making for Solana, ADA, XLM on MetalX and DEX spots markets. Next steps if approved. MetalX will open markets for Solana, ADA, and XLM. Liquidity will be seeded and order books will be live. Lending and borrowing options will be enabled through the loan protocol. Ongoing market making will ensure competitive pricing and availability. Final note, this proposal is about expanding access, liquidity, utility across XPR network. By supporting this grant, the community invests in real cross-chain growth and positions XPR network as a serious player in multi-chain DeFi. Vote yes to bring Solana, ADA, and XLM to life on MetalX. The proposer is by Paul Gray, block producer. So cast your vote. I say yes. I log in with my phone. Ooh, I like this. I gotta use my Metal. Look at that. I gotta use my Metal. My WebAuth wallet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. It's such a everything's set up on this platform.
That's amazing.
It's just how it should be. You know what I mean? Like when you really think about it, how smooth and easy everything is. Like think about how many things can be built like this on their platform. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I can't wait till people actually start putting the use on their blockchain like this, like on their platform. And that's when you'll see XPR start to be used, because you'll have to use XPR and buy their space and their CPU and everything to do it.
All right.
like I mean, just imagine, like, I mean, let's even just face it, the election being put on chain like that, where it's like KYC, you just vote, here you go, boom. There's no reason to go fucking to the town hall or the library and do all this bullshit.
Oh,
Put
but
it on here.
you can't have all the illegals not getting their vote cast. Come on now.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. That's why, I mean, even Marshall Hayner even spoke about it. It's like, enough's enough. We put this on chain and settle so much, not just the voting, but in so many aspects all over for so many different things.
Okay, so yeah, so I cast my ballot already. I voted, so that's that. I'm trying to bring XBR Network to $5 because I like that. You know, and we want to, you know, like you said, shops, we want to provide all this opportunities here. Expand. Buy now, buy as much XBR you can get because the market's going to come flooding in here.
Yeah, I mean, the price point is insane.
I don't see my fucking name on there. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, it's there. Right here, boys. It says Jojo Banks voted yes.
Oh, where do you go through it? Go through what is that? What's that one for?
Hmm?
Is that for the Solana one?
That's for
The loan?
mm-hmm.
Where's the Solana one?
Well, this is actually it's vote yes to bring the Solana ADA XLM to MetalX. That's what that is.
What's over to the right?
Those are the total XPR wallets that people hold, which I'm not showing.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's it. It'll show basically how many. Well, fuck. Why did I even show that? People are gonna be able to see it anyways.
Yeah. No, I mean, people can go search it no matter what. So.
Right. So basically, that's that you can see their wallets, their weights.
Right. But you still don't even need to.
Yeah.
They can get in there themselves and vote, be a part of the community.
I like this.
It's so, like, Blake, they don't all say yes, man. Like, if you go look at the loan one, like, there's Veracity that I just voted for. I mean, I forgot to join the other one, so I just joined them, but I get the updates. The, Veracity's up there for vote on loan. And then there's another one, Telecoin, but I think Telecoin looks like it's getting shot down.
Okay, so that one's done.
I have an unrelated question for you boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a new idea, something to grill tomorrow. You guys do anything interesting?
Are you talking about like gardening?
Gardening, grill.
Oh, I thought you said
Barbecue.
grill. I'm like, what?
Did you have the squirrel?
I've never had squirrel, but
Or what was it, rabbit? You had rabbit. That's what it was.
yeah,
Hey,
rabbit.
Scott, like you looking to actually grill or smoke?
No, I'm gonna grill tomorrow. I don't know, man. Like steak, burgers, chicken. I'm actually a little bit bored right now on grilling. I just want to try something different.
Yeah.
Any
You
weird
done
cuts
grilled
of meat
lamb?
or something that you do?
Like lamb?
No, I don't. I'm pretty fucking casual with the usual. I mean, smoking wise, I mean, still not like crazy, but a fucking pork butt or brisket, baby.
Yeah, I have a barrel smoker and I don't have the time tomorrow to smoke with it, so.
How long does that thing take to get ready?
Probably about an hour and 15.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it takes a lot of investment, man, to get it going, and you gotta watch it, right? No Traeger, that's for sure, but honestly, I enjoy the flavor.
I think I got a lot of homework to do.
I've never grilled lamb. I don't think, other than like maybe some lamb chops quick, but
Yeah. Take a lamb leg out there.
what do you do? Low and slow, or
Yeah, low and slow and braise it. Like braise it real hard to start, crust it, and then wrap it.
I'm gonna have time for that. I'll grab it in the morning.
Oh, come on. I
What
always
about
have
prep?
time
How do
for
you
good food.
prep a lamb leg for the grill, man? Do you do anything like a marinade or anything?
Yeah, I'll send you a marinade. I'll send you a marinade via DM, Scotty.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. You like mint, or do you more of like a spicy guy?
I'm more of a spicy guy.
Okay. Like chimichurri on lamb is fucking amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Can you get like everything fresh to make chimichurri up there?
I can.
Okay. Then hell yeah.
Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna say no for veracity. And I want that shit on here.
You shouldn't say you don't want that shit on there.
No, because when I go to the website, try to find things, it's like I can't even go into their website.
What, veracity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the white paper in general, there's nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking playing with that. Either get your shit right or don't be on it. This is
Or don't be on it, says JoJo.
so. This is for Telcoin. Let's see. I'm gonna go take a look.
Telcoin's worth it.
Let's see. Oh, they're like at 2 zeros, and okay, that's not bad. There's still a chance to make something. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fucking read this on my own time before I say yes or no.
What are you boys doing the rest of the evening?
I'm gonna go eat and try to watch something on TV, go to bed, and probably be back on here at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I'll see you, bro. I'll be around.
I gotta go next door and let that pup out again before he goes to bed.
I got 5 more minutes in the sweat box, and then I'm ready for a shower.
Oh.
Why shower? Let that shit stink up the bed.
Let that shit stink of the bed now.
Oh damn! Montreal scored again. Finally gonna win a game.
Hey, you see my Leafs last night, Chops?
Yeah, man. They just held off. They won in overtime.
Again, second time in the series.
Well, the other one wasn't overtime. That's right. I fell asleep though. I didn't see the overtime. I just found out later.
Up
Sucks,
three.
man. I don't like falling asleep during these late games, man. I like watching them. I love overtime in hockey, the playoffs, man. Fucking love overtime.
You know, there's such a gap though between the end of the third and overtime in the playoffs. Like during the regular season, it's like 2 minutes. Playoffs, it's like 15.
Regular intermission, baby. gotta get the regular time and to get that rest in because you never know how long it's gonna go. Sooner or later, one of these overtimes is gonna go for a while. They've been all pretty quick.
Yep.
We'll get a long one. It better be the one I watch too. I know it sucks because there's no scoring, but I mean the hockey and overtime like that is incredible.
All right, I'll catch up with y'all in the morning.
All right, man.
Later, Cash.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna shut off the live. Thank you guys for coming in today. I'll be try to get my show going at 5 a.m. if not close to 6 in the morning. Running for a few hours, but thanks everybody for stopping by and all the people in the chat. I'll see you guys in the morning.
All right,
Take care, you guys.
Chops, tie later.